I'm Madeline Smith, and this is my presentation on Fat Bear Week. What is Fat Bear Week? It's a tournament that celebrates bears' success in their preparation for winter hibernation. This is located at Brooks River in Katmai National Park in Alaska, and people can go online and vote for which bear they believe is the most successful and fattest, and a different bear gets eliminated each week until a winner is determined. And this is just a picture of Katmai National Park. As you can see, there is one of our brown bears right there with the mountains and everything behind. Here is a map of Katmai National Park. And as you can see, there's more ocean that way and rivers flow throughout and streams. So that's the area where the bears like to catch salmon. And here's just some photos of the bears catching salmon. So this one below shows you the abundance of bears that are located at Brooks River. And up here is some bears. As you can see, he's catching a fish right in his mouth there. So the fish jump from down here and they're trying to make it up the waterfall to continue swimming upstream. But some of them don't make it because the bears hang out right there so that they can catch the fish as they try to jump. So why does fat matter for bears? This matters because bears must have ample fat stored in their bodies because during the winter they hibernate, so they do not eat or drink. So this causes them to lose up to 1/3 of their body weight. So stocking up on fat prior to the winter months is necessary because they're going to lose all that weight. And salmon provides the necessary nutrients for these bears and are abundant in the Brooks River throughout the months of June to mid-October. This bear right here is one who has put on his weight before hibernating in winter. So he's nice and big, and then this is one of the sockeye salmon that the bears like to eat. Bears, the ocean, and salmon. So, the salmon journey from the ocean to rivers or streams, such as the Brooks River, in order to reproduce. This causes an abundance of salmon in these bodies of water, so bears congregate to feast on the salmon. Bears are predators, and this interaction between salmon and bears is a common predator-prey interaction. After the salmon are eaten, their carcasses end up on the bottom of the river or in the vegetation surrounding the river, which provides more nutrients for both the river and vegetation. And the nutrients can also be carried back into the ocean through water flow or other animals. So this is just a diagram of kind of how the different types of salmon and fish get from over here would be the ocean, and they come through and swim upstream, and then the bears are all in here waiting for them so that they can eat them. So, Fat Bear Week activities. There are 11 bears, 1 week of voting, and it's a single elimination tournament. So each week, 2 bears are put in a bracket against each other, they're voted on, and one is eliminated, and the winner moves on to the following week. So these are some of our participants. So there are 11 Fat Bear Week participants, 26, 32 chunk, 99, 128 grazer, 503, and 602. And as you can see, the picture on the left is the before picture. So this was before they fattened up for winter, and then the one on the right is after they fattened up for winter. This slide is the remaining 5 of our participants out of the 11. So 609, 856, 901, 909, and 910. And these are really good examples of how much weight the bears really do gain from all of this salmon intake during those summer months. So for my participation in Fat Bear Week, I looked at the description of each of the bears and voted all the way to the winner. And this is just showing a diagram of starting out here with all of our 11 bears until they are eliminated through the tournament until there is a winner declared. So a drum roll on who the winner is. It is Chunk. So this is Chunk. He's a mighty large bear, and sadly he has a broken jaw. But regardless, he's learned how to overcome that and eat so many salmon that he's become this large and made it all the way to the top, the winner of Fat Bear Week. So, some details about Chunk. He is a large adult male, a 1,200 pound plus bear, so very large. He broke his mandible prior to Fat Bear Week, but learned to adapt and overcame the challenge, and that's not something that can be fixed. So he's adapted, and he will be like that for the remainder of his life. He's one of the largest bears at Brooks River that's been recorded, and he ended Fat Bear Week with 96,350 votes. There was also a Fat Bear Junior contest, which is an element of Fat Bear Week, where baby bears compete with one another for similar reasons. They're trying to fatten up because bears are so small. They have odd changes of survival, especially when they're little. So they're trying to get as big as possible so that they have a better chance of survival. So this is this year's winner of Fat Bear Junior, and it is 128 yearlings. So this is his before picture, and this is his after. As you can see, he's eating a fish as we speak. Click one more time. And this is a poster of our Fat Bear Week flyer. And Fat Bear Week is a tradition that occurs each year. So be sure to tune in next year and vote for your Fat Week winner. Thank you.